Hey guys, it's Jacob bringing the Funko here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm starting something new that I want you guys to get involved in. So yeah, let's get into it. So in today's video, I'm going to be starting a new series that I really hope you guys can get involved in. So basically what I'm going to be doing is a top 10 series. I know it's been done a lot on YouTube and in the Funko community. I know there's a few videos already been done, but I want to put my own spin on it. I want to involve you guys. Every video at the end of, after you've watched this video, I want you to leave a comment, and the most upvoted comment, whether it's one upvote, whether it's two upvotes, whatever it is, that will be the next video. So yeah, let me know what you want, but in today's video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 pops in my collection. I just thought this would be a great way to start. So when you guys are suggesting what to do for the next video, you can base it on my collection, you can base it on just anything in the Funko world, like top 10 chases, top 10 whatever. I know they've been done before, but it's going to obviously be my opinion. I'll probably ask around and see and get opinions on pops and stuff. But it will ultimately be my opinion, but it'll be you guys choosing what will be in the next video. So yeah, I thought I'd start a bit more personal with this one and go with my favourite in my collection. I thought that'd be a great place to start. So yeah, before I get into top 10, I'm always going to do a few honourable mentions because a lot of the time it's really hard to choose a top 10. I'm really not good at leaving things out, so in today's video it's going to be the largest honourable mentions because it's obviously so personal to me and I have so many different reasons why I like certain different pops. But there is 5 pops in the honourable mentions. So here are my 5 pops for my honourable mentions. Now I like all of these for kind of like different reasons. So quickly, the first 2 that just made it into my honourable mentions are these 2. So this is the Samurai Deadpool and the Panda Pool. They both have the Japanese sticker, so I barely see these around. I've only ever seen 2 of these pops, so the one I've got and the one I saw, and I've never seen another one of these. So I've no idea on the value of these, but as someone who likes to collect the stickers, these 2 are just really awesome ones to have in the collection. So that's them 2. That's why I've got them in there. Now the next one would probably be the Captain America with Mjolnir. Absolutely amazingly detailed pop. Obviously a pinnacle moment in the movie where he finally wields Mjolnir. Just an absolutely awesome and incredible detailed pop. And then we've got Zombie Deadpool for the similar reason. Not a pinnacle moment in the movie, but detail. Just absolutely amazing. Love the detail on some of these Marvel zombie pops. Just incredible. So yeah, that's them 2. And then Baby Yoda, the 10-inch, which you guys can obviously see. Only just made it out of my top 10. I absolutely love this pop. Just obviously Baby Yoda, amazing. And he's 10-inch. It's just incredible to have in my collection. See, I don't need to say too much about this one. Obviously, I love The Mandalorian. It's definitely becoming my favourite TV series. I'm not sure when I'm going to release this video, but I'm really looking forward to season 2. I will be watching it as soon as it comes out on Disney+. So I'm not sure when I'm releasing this video, but I'm recording this in September, so just before the series comes out, or season 2. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, can't wait for Ahsoka to be in that. Yeah, should be absolutely amazing. But yeah, so that is 10-inch Baby Yoda as the last one of my honourable mentions. So the first pop in my honourable mentions is the PX Previews Iron Man. Absolutely love this pop. It's a very similar story to the Captain America. Obviously this moment is a lot more impactful, that's why he's made into my top 10. But again, the design and the detail, which I'll unbox for you, absolutely incredible. And I'm so glad that they made this pop because they ruined it on the first one. So this one is obviously accurate to the movie, which is awesome. Because the other one, he doesn't actually wield the gauntlet. This is his nanotechnology. Getting the stones and obviously snapping away Thanos and his army. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, awesome pop. So yeah, that one holds a very special place in my collection. And yeah, it's one that I knew I just wouldn't be able to get rid of when I had it. But yeah, I'm just going to box this back up because it's just going to be in storage for now until I have room to display it for when I move out. So right now it's just going to go back in its box, and hopefully at some point I can get kind of like a little Marvel display where I have the ones that I really like. So yeah. And then in number 9 we have Master Chief with Cortana. Absolutely awesome. This pop is in this top 10 at number 9 mainly due to its nostalgic reasons, and I just absolutely love Halo. Grew up playing it ever since I can really remember. Like I started playing Halo 2. Was the first one I properly played. Like I got really invested in playing the like campaign and the multiplayer specifically as well. But obviously you guys have seen my Halo collection above me for ages now. The Mandalorian collection's only just overtaken that. Yeah, the reason he was unboxed was because, again, he's kind of like gone to storage because of room. But yeah, here's Master Chief with Cortana. Really nice detail on this one as well, as it's one of the newer pops. I'd love to get some of the older Halo pops, especially the Spartans are really cool, like different colours of them. And I'd absolutely love the Grunt. That would be an amazing pop because a lot of them are just really expensive now. But the main one I'd love is the gold Master Chief from Halo 4. I've got the regular one from Halo 4, but anyway, yeah, this one's in it, not because of value, obviously it's still a very cheap pop. One I think might go up in value over time, maybe when Halo comes out next year. But yeah, I do also like the one with the energy sword. This one has Cortana, and I think it's just a bit cooler because Cortana's obviously a very big part of Master Chief's sort of arc. He like really cares for her and stuff. And anyway, so that is Master Chief with Cortana. Awesome pop. So coming in at number 8 is Korg with Meek. So you guys know I have a lot of love for Marvel films, the MCU in particular, and Taika Waititi. So this is one of my favourite characters in the MCU. It probably just is my favourite character in the MCU, and I really hope to see more of him in future films and stuff. But let's unbox him. Well, let's unbox both of these. So I do have the other Korg, which is the Gamer Korg from Endgame. But kind of like the one with Master Chief, it's like getting another character within a pop. I love that. I love getting a little bit extra. I just think it's really cool. Obviously, Korg first appeared in Thor Ragnarok, and that's when I kind of fell in love with this character. And yeah, obviously for different reasons. Like he's just such a funny character. I just love the comedy. It's so good. And Thor Ragnarok being one of my favourite films, if not my favourite film in the MCU. You know what? No, it is my favourite film in the MCU, and this is like one of my favourite characters. So that is the reason why Korg has made it into 8th place. So coming in at number 7, we have the Hot Topic exclusive Venomized Green Goblin. Now this one has made it into my top 10 due to the fact he's just an incredible looking pop. I absolutely love the design on this one. When I saw it announced, I was kind of like in shock. I was like, okay, I just need that right now. Like that's in my collection. If I wasn't in the collection of Venom Pops, I would have got this one. I thought it was kind of like down to nostalgic reasons because I loved Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man was the first Marvel film I think a lot of people sort of my age really got into, and Green Goblin was the main villain in that film. So yeah, there might be some nostalgia kind of playing into this fact, but just look at the detail of this pop. Like, how incredible is that? Absolutely amazing. And I know, and they've just released that new Red Goblin for New York Comic Con, which I would be tempted to get. If I got it, I'd keep it, but I don't know if I'm going to go out and buy it. But anyway, one of my favourite pops, and I don't think it will ever leave my collection, even if I do sell my Venom collection again. Okay, so coming in at number 6, we have the Inverse Deadpool. Now, this used to be one of my favourite pops for a long time. I won't be unboxing it today because it's in a hard stack and I don't really want to ruin it. I have taken him out in the past before, but I don't want to risk the chance of damaging because he's a very expensive pop. But you get the idea, he's quite plain in there, he's not that detailed, so you guys get the idea of what he looks like. But one of the first pops I've really had my eye on because he wasn't too expensive when I was collecting Deadpools, but he was one of the ones I was looking at. And I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm ever going to get that pop in my collection, but one day if I do, it's going to be an amazing feeling. And it definitely was when I got this pop, and he's been in my collection ever since, and I just can't see myself selling the Deadpool collection. It's the main reason why I love collecting pops. Like, I come and go with a lot of collections, but Deadpool has been my main one throughout all of that. And yeah, this was one of the first ones I absolutely adored, just because it's really cool. It's just the inverse black Deadpool. It's just cool. So yeah, really cool one. So yeah, that is the inverse Deadpool coming in at 6th place. So coming in at number 5, we have the Rob Liefeld signed white Deadpool, or the black and white Deadpool it's called on Pop Press Guide and stuff. So there is the certificate of authenticity. A lot of you might not have seen this before, but there it is, really cool. So I'm really happy to be displaying this one actually for you guys to see. So again, won't take him out. I haven't ever taken this one out because just take photos of the other white one. So yeah, I want this to obviously hold its value. Not that I really care about its value, I just would rather it retain its value. And as a collector, even if you have like a limited money, it's nice for it to just be pristine, and like it's kind of like part of the collection to keep it in mint condition and things. So that's the reason why I won't be unboxing it today. But again, very basic design of the Deadpool. It's just kind of like the rarity and it being signed by the co-creator of Deadpool, which is absolutely amazing. I'd love to meet Rob Liefeld one day and just tell him, you know, thanks for creating this awesome character for us to, you know, watch on TV and read in comics and stuff. I just think it's an absolutely incredible character. And I love the fact that he's just a very different Marvel character. Like, people associate superhero films with being kid friendly, like superhero films. So even though I love that, and I love the fact that it's kid friendly and everything, I love the spin that Deadpool gives to the audience. So yeah, that's the main reason why I do love Deadpool. He's just different from the rest, and yeah, so that's why I love this pop and why I love this character. Coming in at number 4, we have got the amazing Taika Waititi. So this is the con sticker for the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con. It's limited to 3,000 pieces, and this is him in his pineapple shirt and shorts. Just really cool. I won't get too much into Taika Waititi because you guys have seen me unbox this on my channel before. I did talk about him in that video when I unboxed it's like my personal Grail one. And it is a personal Grail because it is in my top 4 of my entire collection at the moment. So yeah, this is a really cool one. I obviously love the characters Taika has been a part of. Yeah, so I just love Taika Waititi as a person, as his acting style, his movies he's directed, the characters he's actually became. So yeah, a lot of love for this guy, and hopefully he does even more stuff to do with the like geeky world. I think he puts the right spin on things, and it's just so well done. So yeah, thank him for that, for making Marvel movies better. I think he should make all the Marvel movies, but that's my personal opinion. But yeah, I do love what the Russo brothers have done, and all those guys. So yeah, anyway, this is Taika Waititi. I won't get too much into him because I could be here for days. But anyway, that is him. So that's number 4. Okay, so getting into the top 3 now. Now, I bet some of you are looking at my collection there and seeing a few more gaps. Don't worry, they're not all Deadpool, but there may be 1 or 2 that features. And the first one is, can you guys guess what it is? I bet you've got it wrong. And it is the Freddy Deadpool. So I feel like a lot of you might have thought this would take the number 1 spot, and on another day it probably could. It's just my sort of opinion right now. These 3 in the top 3 are they're basically all my number 1 spot, but I kind of have to put one of them in a certain place. But this is my Freddy Deadpool. I'll never unbox this guy from the reasons I said before. But yeah, one pop that I literally thought I would never get, limited to 300 pieces from the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, never thought I'd own a Freddy. Yeah, I'm still looking for those 2 other Freddy Deadpools, the grey and the orange one. They're both limited to 24 pieces, so I don't think I'll ever get one of those. But if you guys know anyone who's got them, I'd love to be in contact with them, because I might be able to make a purchase one day. I just can never find them, so I never even get a chance to try and buy one. But yeah, not that I can even really afford to get any of them, but it would just be cool to try and talk to someone who has one and maybe sort something out. Yeah, because one day I may want to try and collect them. But for now, I'm just really happy with my regular Freddy Deadpool. Obviously a super rare pop, super valuable pop. I don't think it even has a value on TPD. It's still stuck at like 400 and something pounds, where I know I can get a good 800 pounds at least for this. And I got mine for about 500 and something. So yeah, I don't mind having a really expensive pop in this collection, because obviously the value's there, and if I do end up trying to sell it at some point, or I need the money, I should be able to get rid of it fairly easy and make a good profit on it. Not that profit is why I collect pops, but it's always nice for your collection to go up in value. It's not that you need an excuse to collect Funko Pops or rare, exclusive, expensive Funko Pops. It's just kind of, it validates it a bit more. So yeah, that's definitely how I feel about my Freddy. So anyway, that is the bronze place Freddy. So in second place, we have the 10-inch chrome Mandalorian holding the adorable Baby Yoda. Just look at this pop. Obviously you guys saw me unbox this not too long ago, so I won't get into it too much. Just absolute stunning pop. One that you really do need to see in person. I've seen a lot of images of this pop just online and stuff, and I thought, oh my god, that looks amazing. But when you get in person, it's a different story. As to a lot of the 10-inch pops, they just, I don't know what it's about them when you hold them. They just look so much better. And this one, with all the detail, you can really see there. And I love the chrome that's all on his body, because obviously we got a bit stung by Funko messing up with the 4-inch pop and only giving the sort of the first wave of the Mandalorian pops having the chrome on the body, and they just had the helmet. I'm glad we've got this one. Hopefully that one comes down to value so I can get it eventually, but I don't think it will, as it's a similar story to my actually Japanese like Deadpools. Like, even though they're not really desirable pops because they're actually cheap, like it's the kind of the exclusivity of them. It's a rare pop. It's not what it looks like. So even though this one's come out and it's a lot better than that one, it's like a massive upgrade from that one. That one will still retain value and maybe even go up more in the future. Yeah, I may try and grab it at some point. Hopefully it doesn't, the pops that I'm looking for, so like the NYCC Mandarin, they don't go up too much, because I will be looking for that one as well. But with the hype around the show, you just don't know what's going to happen with them in the Funko world. It's very up and down with pricing. So anyway, that is number 2. I'll stop rambling about the Mandalorian, and I'm going to get into the first place pop. So coming in at number 1, being my favourite pop in my entire collection, it is the SDCC Metallic Deadpool. So this is limited to 480 pieces. Now, you guys have never really seen this pop on this channel. You've only seen him in the background. Just an absolutely awesome pop, and this is my favourite pop for the main reason. It's one pop that I just never thought that I would get in my collection. I never thought I'd be able to obtain it. A similar story to the inverse Deadpool, but that one was a pop that I just thought was amazing, and it was one that I thought, it's valuable, but it's obtainable. Like £100 when I was collecting Deadpools for the first time, I thought that's crazy. Like, I thought £20 was expensive for a pop, or like £50 was expensive for a pop, and that's understandable. When you first get into collecting, you know, you think that a pop should be worth like £5 to £10, and yeah, so that's kind of what my mindset was. I was like, this is valued at around about like £500 at the time, and I was thinking, you know, I'm never getting that. So yeah, I got this one for an absolutely incredible deal, an offer I could not refuse. From a guy on Facebook, and he basically sold me most of my Grails that he was selling his Deadpool collection. So yeah, shout out to him. Anyway, so that is my top 10 for this video. So it's quite a long one, so if you sat through it all, thank you for sticking around and hearing me ramble on about why I love pops and stuff. I know a lot of you won't be here for that. You usually hear from my mystery boxes, so yeah, thank you if you stuck around. I really do appreciate all the support and you guys watching my video, because when you're watching my videos, it tells YouTube it's a good video, and watch time is everything on YouTube. So anyway, let's just show you all the pops now. Okay guys, so that is all for today. It's been a long one, but this is my top 10 Funko Pops in my collection, not for value, just for the love of collecting and the love of Funko Pops. For whatever reason that I've explained for each and everyone why they've made this list. So quickly before I go, I just want to showcase a pop which I think a lot of you might have been thinking, why wasn't it featured on the list? And it is the Cheerleader Deadpool, so it's a little bonus pop at the end. And I want to show this off because it's a rare pop, one that you guys might not see too often. It's spiking up in value right now. It's limited to 1,000 pieces, San Diego Comic-Con. So I just thought I'd chuck this at the end. I thought it'd be a little bonus pop. So yeah, I didn't make my top 10 or my honorable mentions, but the reason that is because it's just, like, if it was a common pop and it was glitter and it's pink, like, it just wouldn't make my list. So the only reason I really like it is because it's rare and it's very limited. So it's spiking up in value. So yeah, that is one of the reasons why it could have made the honorable mentions, but it's missed out. So along with like the flocked panda pool, I love that pop. So yeah, there's just so many pops that could have made this list. Very tough video to make. I've done my top three pops and top 10 sort of pops on Instagram in the past through my stories and things and posts, and they're always really tough to make. And I challenge you guys to send me your top 10s, whether it's through Instagram. I just want to see them. Let me know what you would like to see in the next video, what top 10 you want. So in the comment section, tell me what you'd want to see, whether it's top 10 chase, top 10 chrome, top 10 whatever it is. Top 10, it can be in my personal collection, as I said, or it can be just anything to do with Funko Pops, or not just Funko Pops, like other top 10 in the Funko world, so top 10 Daubs and things like that. Anything quirky you guys want to see, just please let me know. And yeah, let's make this a fun little thing we can do together. So that is all for today. Let's just get the look of my top 10 one more time. Here they are in all their glory. Some very rare pops here, which I'm sure you guys won't see too often. And just some really cool, unique looking pops. So that is everything for today. Check all my links in my description. If you guys have made it this far still, again, big thanks to you if you've watched all the way through. I know a lot of you will probably just skip to the end and look at my top 10, which is understandable. It's a very long video, but a massive thanks to everyone who actually watches every second of this video. You guys are the true MVPs, and I really respect you for that. So anyway, check all my links in the description with discount codes to save you guys some money. And yeah, that is everything for today, and I'll catch you next one.